Hey everyone, I hope that you're well, wherever you are watching all around the world today. I just want to spend a couple of minutes with you, it's not a long live, just to talk about our mental state when the going gets tough. We think that it's time to give in, quit. Enough is enough. No one's buying our products, no one's joining our team. You know, I've been working my business hard for maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Enough is enough. It's time to quit. And I'm here to tell you that it's never, ever, ever time to quit. And I wanted to share this Facebook Live with you today because I've done a couple of planning meetings recently with team members where they're almost on the verge of quitting. And it got me thinking, what is it that makes people give up on their dreams, quit? What is it that makes people walk away from something that's really, really, really important to them? And I remember back to the early days of when I started building my Forever business. And I was very fortunate to have a mentor called Dusty Green. And Dusty came over to the UK all the way from the US. And he was responsible for opening the UK many, many years ago now, over 27 years ago. And he was full of energy and he was full of passion and he was so optimistic and everything was possible. And I loved that about him, that optimism, the fact that everything was possible. But I was a brand new FBO. I was a brand new Forever business owner. And like so many business owners, I had my doubts. I doubted myself. I doubted everything. I guess that's normal, but I had such big goals and dreams and I so badly wanted to achieve them. And he used to have a word which he used to use, which I've never forgotten. And there'll be some of you that will also remember this word. And if you do remember this word, just type in the chat box, I remember that word. And to this day, I use that word. And that word is stick-to-itiveness. Stick-to-itiveness. And Dusty always used to say that this was a great attribute to have, the ability to stick to your goal when all around you just seems to be going south, when things are seem to be impossible. So, as I'm sharing these thoughts with you now, if anything resonates with you, just type into the chat box what is resonating with you, what's come from this message, what you can relate to, and that will help me also with my lives going forward. But I want to tell you that it's always too soon to quit. Quit should be a word that is not in our vocabulary anymore. Because when we think about it, we learn when we are going through the struggle. We learn the most about ourselves. We learn the most about the industry. We learn the most about the way that we need to personally develop. Our personal growth comes from our ability to stay strong through the tough times. So this stick-to-itiveness is really, really, really important. And also understanding that you never ever quit. If you're having a tough day or a tough week or even a tough month, it's okay. It's normal. None of us get to the top without the challenges. The route to the top is never a straight line. The route to the top has its ups and downs and its troughs and its peaks. All of us, every single one of us has had our challenges. I can see that Katrin Byrie, Double Diamond from Germany, is on the live. And my goodness, I've known her for so many years. And she's a double diamond, the fastest double diamond in the world. And I know that she's had the most incredible challenges on the way to the top. But did it stop her? Did she quit? No. And I'm here to tell you that I've had challenges on my journey to the top. Did it stop me? Did it stop me getting to where I am today? No. I've learned to navigate around the challenges. I've learned how to handle them, how they make me feel emotionally, but never, ever, ever at any stage in my life, in my Forever career, have I ever thought about quitting, ever thought about walking away. Hi Vera from Romania, nice to have you on the call today. So what I want to do is I want to share a little poem with you, quite different. Normally I just give you some key points to focus on. But in chatting to these couple of team members recently that have got so close to giving up, to quitting on their goals and dreams, it made me remember back to my early days in the business. And A, having a great mentor, which was Dusty. B, having a major connection to my goal, and my goal was too important to me to give up on. And then there was this other thing, there was this poem that I used to read a lot. And I want to share the poem with you because I hope that you will find comfort in it like I did. And when you're having those tough days, you'll read the poem. You'll then go, you know what, I'm going to go for a walk, or I'm going to go for a bike ride, or I'm going to take the day off and be with the family. I'm going to get my mindset right, and I'm going to get back on it. Because getting back on it means that you're one step closer to achieving your goal. So here's the poem. Some of you may have heard it, some of you not. But I really want you to listen to it because I'm sure it will resonate with you as it did with me. And it's quite simply called Don't Quit. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh. When care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns, and many a failure turns about when he might have won, but he stuck it out. Don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another go. You see, success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when you're hardest hit. It's when things seem the worst that you must not quit. And for me, even now, reading this poem, it kind of gives me goosebumps and it makes me shiver because everything in this poem is absolutely right. You know, success is failure turned inside out. And the way that we say that, the reason we say that is because, as I said earlier, we learn the most when we are working through the struggle. So the poem's called Don't Quit. I want you to go, just Google it, Don't Quit poem, and it's there. Yeah, Kay said she wants to put it on your vision board. I strongly recommend you do that, Kay, because, you know, when you're having a tough day, as I have had and still do occasionally, I just read this poem and I say, come on, Jane, get back on the saddle, get going again. So I hope this has made a difference. I hope that wherever you are around the world, that this little poem has helped you today. But more importantly, revisit your goals, reconnect with your goals, understand why you're working hard, and know one thing, never, ever, ever quit. And if you're having a tough day, read the poem and ask yourself, what would Jane do now? And she would say, it's never, ever time to quit. Have a great day, everybody, wherever you are around the world. Great to talk to you and see you again soon. Bye.